Hey everyone, this is the Let's Pop Art podcast where we explore the ever-changing world of art, digital art, design, content creation, and more. Just a little tidbit before we get started, the podcast has been created for entertainment and educational purposes only, and nothing in the content should be taken as investment advice. For more information, see the full disclaimer at www.letspopart.com. Again, that is www.letspopart.com. So let's get into it and have some fun. Okay, so let's get into it. We are definitely creating this podcast episode with a heavy heart. We like to go at topics with a glass half full mindset, but with this subject, it is a bit hard. We have always been excited about the abundance of software out there for artists and designers to use. But the real question when it comes to artificial intelligence is the finished product. If it falls out of the hands of the creators and into the hands of AI technology companies that want to recycle it along with all the other information that exists in their software as a service business model, that could leave the creator and the creator economy struggling for a way to monetize, and could send art back to the days when the internet did not exist. If artists and designers become fearful of uploading their artwork to the internet, they may have to find alternative ways to promote themselves without actually uploading their art to the internet, which can be done for sure, but is a bit discerning to think about that happening. We here at Let's Pop Art started watermarking and posterizing our artwork a long time ago, even before AI started evolving. But as data mining continues at an intense rate, and that is definitely what we are talking about, we feel it is important to discuss this topic. And there are definitely two sides to this story. But we are concerned about artists, designers, and the creator economy in general getting the raw end of the deal, and potentially making it extremely hard for the creator economy to monetize their hard work. We have already been living in this real-life movie with music, writing, design, and art even before the existence of AI. So how does this movie have a happy ending? Our concern is that musicians, writers, designers, and artists will continue to be steamrolled over in the age of AI. In one of our past podcast episodes, titled Finding Inspiration in the Art Movements of the Past, we discussed art movements of the past. If you have not listened to it, check it out. Well, it got us thinking that before the internet, artists had their challenges for sure, and making it to the mainstream was challenging, but somehow the art survived. But it is not hard to imagine that many artists through the art movements of the past did not make it to the mainstream. But the artists who did, their artwork seemed to survive. But in the age of AI, will that same thing happen? It is very hard to predict at this point. The one thing that we do know with the simplicity of technology, a massive amount of art, music, video, audio, and written content will be uploaded to the internet every day, and AI is being used in the data mining process to mine the content. A simple way to look at this is, will humans be able to keep up with the technology mining the content? This technology has the ability to work 24 hours a day, and humans, they do sleep. We are heading into one of the most fascinating and challenging times in history. There are a lot of amazing things that are happening when it comes to AI, and definitely tools that creators can use to aid in their journey to create. But the thing is, creators need to be able to keep a roof over their head, buy food, and pay their bills. Probably pretty safe to say that this is not a high priority on the list with AI companies who are mining content from the internet. But let's go a bit deeper. When you look at some of the most famous museums around the world that have some of the oldest paintings and artifacts, the fact that these collections have managed to survive wars and whatever else, it got us thinking about art living inside of the digital world. And are AI technology companies capable of being responsible enough to actually store the content they are mining for centuries, 1,000, or even thousands of years like museums have done? It also sheds light on just how important physical art and artifacts is. Will this technology live longer than the Mona Lisa? Lots could happen as we move into the future, including wars. If we look back at history, just back to World War I and II, and what it took to try and protect art through that time period, it raises the question about art, audio, video, and content being stored on large-scale cloud computing servers. How safe is it really? And can AI technology companies protect the data they are storing? If you look at the mindset of what is currently happening in the world of AI and technology, it is the same old mindset. It is the wealth creation mindset that is looking for large profits and gains for founders and their investors. That is the business model, and the goal is to do that as fast as possible. If you look at the current founders who have been strutting their way onto the red carpet, boasting about their company's valuations, do you even remotely get the idea that they even thought about what could happen to the data they are mining? And do you think they are looking further into the future, more than 10, 20, 30, or 100 years? It doesn't seem likely. But when it comes to art, design, and the creator economy, what is the answer in the short term? How do we navigate art in the age of AI? How can artists and designers protect themselves from losing their work and not getting paid for their hard work? Will the art people create digitally survive 100, 1,000, or thousands of years? Or will physical art just march on the way it has for thousands of years? This is an exciting time in history, and we always like to look forward with a glass half full mindset. We hope that AI technology companies will create technology with the goal of benefiting humanity, and we will keep pouring water in the glass that has a slow leak, hoping it will stay half full. We hope you enjoyed this episode titled Art in the Age of AI. Thanks so much for listening. Until next time.